So on Monday we had really, really, really bad weather, as you can see by this picture. So I was actually at Walmart when this storm hit. I was stuck in Walmart because I couldn't leave, but I didn't notice how bad it was because, like I said, I was just in Walmart and I wasn't by the doors or anything. I was just getting my shopping done. But prior to going to Walmart, I had gone outside and thought I secured everything in the greenhouse. I clearly did not secure it enough, but I don't think it would have mattered because the storm was so bad. It literally ripped the greenhouse apart and dumped all my plants. So yeah, a lot of these plants I started in February and they were goners. So I'm starting over with seeds in May. So that was pretty sad. And then everything I planted in the ground that wasn't in the greenhouse died as well. So yeah, just a really, really shitty storm. And then on Tuesday, I had fixed everything or fixed what I could, and then it blew over again. So I lost everything. So obviously for dinner, on Monday night, I wasn't in the mood to cook anything, so we ended up just going to Subway. We were going to try to go to Taco Bell because it was Cinco de Mayo and they had a good deal, but the line was so freaking long. We stood in, or we like parked in line for probably about 10 minutes, didn't move at all, and we were like way back in the parking lot, so we just ended up abandoning Taco Bell and we just went to Subway instead. That seems to be our good go-to lately. It is Wednesday and we are making enchiladas for dinner, so we were going to make this last night for Cinco de Mayo and ended up just going to Subway instead. So I'm not really following a recipe. We have some taco meat or ground beef we cooked up as taco meat yesterday, and then just some onions and sharp cheddar. Ken wanted sharp cheddar in the onion and cheese enchiladas, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'll just throw some enchilada sauce on the bottom of the pan, roll up half the enchiladas with ground beef taco mixture, and then half with onions and sharp cheddar, then put the rest of the enchilada sauce on top, and then throw some cheese on it and bake it. I'm also attempting to make Spanish rice, so if this recipe is good, I'll link it below. If not, I'll let you guys know. So to start out with, I'm just frying some onions in some oil, and then you need chicken broth, but I just use the Better Than bouillon. You need salsa, so just a cup of salsa, and then you need rice, but all the Walmart had was basmati, so yeah. And then we're gonna add some peas to it as well after it's done cooking, because we're trying to, we like the Spanish rice that has peas and corn in it. I don't know if that's authentic, but that's how we're gonna do it. It looks pretty good, so we'll see how it tastes. But yeah, here's the enchiladas. And then here's the Spanish rice with our take of adding peas to it. This ended up being so good. We loved how the rice turned out. So this night we ended up just having some leftovers. Don't mind the flashing in the background. We were playing Big Bang Theory. We're back to watching that all the way through. But we just had the Mexican rice leftovers, and then we used the rest of the taco mix. I didn't use all of it, and we just had some tacos on tortillas. And then just my favorite snack lately of all time, I go through like a jar of this salsa or queso a week, but it's just some tortilla chips and the salsa con queso with some jalapeno peppers on top. So on Friday night, we ended up ordering the Big Dipper pizza from Pizza Hut, and when I was sitting in the drive-thru window waiting for my pizza, I noticed there were two employees. They're not wearing gloves. They were wearing masks, though, and they were picking up pieces of pizza and putting them in the box, like, piece by piece, without gloves. I'm like, okay, that's super weird, but whatever. And then I realized it was my pizza, so I was like, okay, I'm even more irritated, because, I mean, we're in quarantine, and even if we weren't, you're touching my food with bare hands. It's just, I don't know. And it's pizza. It's like, the whole thing's going to go in my mouth, so I just didn't feel comfortable about it. But I'm not one to complain, or I'm trying not to be that person that complains, so I was like, whatever, I'll see what Ken wants to do about it. So I asked the girl at the window, like, what was going on, and I couldn't really quite hear her because we had a train going in the background, small town life. So I was like, whatever, drove home, told Ken about it, and then he ended up calling a manager. She replaced it. They were wearing gloves when we went back, and then they gave us also a $20 credit, so it worked out. Saturday night, I ended up working on Saturday, so when I got home, Ken just made me a dinner of leftover pizza, some canned peaches, and some veggies. Don't mind the flashing in the background. We are watching, I think, not Big Bang Theory. We're watching How I Met Your Mother. We're going through that entire series again. Let me know if you like How I Met Your Mother, and what did you think of the ending? I didn't like it.